Lions. It's me, your boy, Mr. Rogers of Tarot. Leo told me that yesterday, and I was like, I dig that. It's my sweater, I know. Um, so, let's see what's going on with you. And what's happening in the lion's den. Your life is a canvas. This is about being artistic, manifesting, and creative accountability. So you could be using your arts to actually manifest. I've done this on accident. Okay? If you're like a songwriter or a writer in general and there's some power in words. And if you use the power of words, you can actually use your own art, your music, your literature, your paintings, whatever, to manifest things into your reality. So, living my life like it's golden. I don't know, every time I see this deck, I'm like, that's what comes to my mind. Living my life like it's golden. Alright, my little lions. My little fire guys. My little boop-de-doops. Sorry. I'm very caffeinated. I don't know if you've noticed. So, little boop-de-doops. What's going on? I'm like biting the hell out of my lips. Sorry, guys. It's all the caffeine. Triggers anxiety. You know how it would be like. Okay, so. I like this energy, guys. We've got the Emperor, Aries energy, right? The Emperor here, standing in his power. Feeling like on top of shit. Also, the Emperor is the action taker. So you may be taking action. And then we have the Magician showing up, telling me that you're manifesting something. Alright? That you're very resourceful. That you're making something happen. The Magician is technically second, but it's the number one in the major arcana, right? With the Fool card being 0 and then the Magician being 1. This is like, I feel like not only are you manifesting something, but you're taking actions to really set the intention of your manifestations at this time. Bottom of the deck, Strength card. And that's Leo energy, right? My little lions. Look at you right there. But yeah, so let's see. What's going on? What are we manifesting? Especially when the first card came out talking about manifestation. Oh, I see what you're manifesting. Okay. Alright, we've got 8 of Pentacles. So you're focused on your work, right? Very diligent. You know, I feel like you're the kind of person who has like really good work ethic. You take pride in what you do, right? We have the Devil in reverse. So the Devil kind of talks about temptations. It also talks about narcissistic people in your life, right? And I feel like if there are any people of that nature, you're really Temperance in reverse, losing your patience with them, right? And I feel like you're not You're not really allowing them to affect you anymore. With the Queen of Cups, right, we've got your divine feminine showing up, right? Somebody who loves you very much. And I feel like there's something that you want to work on in regards to that, right? Because also part of this work is letting go of things. Like if you look, the devil sits between the two divine counterparts, right? He's got them chained to this. So whatever was like getting in the way of union, right? Or whatever was like holding you up or holding you back, I feel like that's being removed at this time. Right. Also, I'm hearing time is up, you know, with the temperance in reverse. Usually the temperance in reverse is like, be patient, you have, or the temperance in the upright is like, be patient, you have all the time in the world, da 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 da. But right now, how I'm reading it is time's up, and I feel like it's time's up for this devil, right? Shit's gotta get a move on it. Yeah, the death card is showing up, Scorpio energy. And that's really indicating the ending of a cycle, right? Or bringing an end to something here. And with the Magician being number 1, it's like you're really entering into a new cycle, right? Leaving behind the past, kind of leaving the past to rest. 5 of Pentacles. There's like this fear of being left out in the cold, I feel. Or fear of not having enough. With the 9 of Swords in reverse, though, I feel like you also refuse to allow that to affect you, right? Like 9 of Swords in the upright would be like being up all night in your head, crying, beating yourself up, losing your shit. And I don't see that. With the 9 of Swords in reverse, I feel like you're coming to the end of that, like, internal war, you know? And with the 5 of Pentacles, it could also indicate that you might have to lose something, right? Sacrifice something. With the Death card showing up, there could be sacrifices made. So what's this 5 of Pentacles? This could also be the feeling of like not having a lot to offer, or let's see. Money being tight, that kind of situation. Three of Wands in reverse. If you were in a third party situation, like a love triangle or something, I feel like that's part of what's coming to an end. You know, this devil, right? The third party. Maybe this devil was keeping you kind of like financially dependent on them, or like maybe they were kind of keeping you trapped in some way. I feel this energy of feeling trapped and feeling like, yeah, if you walk away from this and there's huge loss, right? And it almost feels so narcissistic because that's how narcissistic relationships work. You know, they like trap you in and they're like, oh, you're stuck. What are you ever gonna do? And it's like, and that's why I see that you're in the energy of getting to work, right? You're like, I'm gonna fucking win. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm the emperor. And you're the Leo, right? The Leo is the best sign in the zodiac. And don't tell all the other signs I said that, but it's true, and you know it, right? I absolutely love you guys, right? I mean, 90% of my friends are Leos, right? I'm like Daniel in the Lion's Den over here, your biggest cheerleader, okay? And I really get this feeling that, like, I can't stop fucking biting my lip, okay? That's what I'm feeling. Okay. You need to know what's going to happen if you pursue it, right? If you actually decide to bite the bullet and manifest and pursue this new connection. Okay, it's like, I'm sorry, this is like some fairy tale shit that I'm looking at right now, okay? I'm seeing the strength card, right? Your card. I told you it was going to show up. I saw it at the bottom of the deck, and I was like, you getting that card. That's Leo energy, right? And it's really telling you to tap into your inner lion, really understand the strength that you have within yourself. The strength to overcome this tower, right? Something falling apart, because something will fall apart should you pursue this. And something I like to tell everyone as much as I can is whenever you want something, right? Whenever you want change, any kind of change, good change, bad change, it comes at a price. And that's something that magic really teaches us is no matter what, there's a price to pay. But I don't feel like this price is a bad price. I feel like it might be a challenging price, but that's what makes it worth it in the end, right? Like Hercules wouldn't be nearly as heroic if he didn't struggle, right? If he didn't have hardships, if he didn't have to knock some towers over himself. Knight of Cups. This is you pursuing that connection, right? And this is you being like, fuck it, let's do this thing. And here's what your fear is. The reason that you don't take action, or that you haven't taken action with the Ace of Swords in reverse, is the Three of Swords. Somebody's gonna get hurt. That's why I feel this heavy third party energy. There's like somebody else holding you back on this. Like, there's also fear that you could get hurt, right? That's part of it. With the world in reverse, that's why you haven't closed this cycle down or whatever. If it requires you to move away from somebody that you feel like would be hurt by you not being there, or if people rely on you, and it's kind of like you feel like you're stuck in a choice. Six of Swords. This is walking away though. This is like making a decision to move forward, right? It's also very guarded energy. This is like making a decision to, you know what? This is a very Leo reading, okay? That's what this is, right? Very back and forth in your head. Like, I want it. I'm scared to have it. I want it. Somebody might get hurt. I want it. Fuck. You know, it's like, Six of Swords. If you walk away, right? Let's see. Or maybe this is somebody who's walked away from you in the past. And you're probably scared that they'll hurt you. It's also part of it. We have the Empress showing up at the bottom of the deck, right? Let's see what's going on with your feminine. Oh shit. Okay. So we've got Queen of Wands, right? Queen of Wands is somebody who's not only speaks her truth, but lives her truth, right? This is somebody, right, going back to the Queen of Cups. This is somebody who has a lot of love, passion for you, right? This is somebody who's very, in their feelings, if you will. This is somebody, they may be trying to manifest your ass. With the Page of Cups, this is like the cheerleader card, right? This is somebody who roots for you. Somebody who wants to see you win in life. Somebody who, it doesn't matter what kind of bullshit is going on in your head, what kind of war zone is happening in there. This individual is just like, I just love them. Like, whatever. Through all your shit. Look, King of Wands right there. That's you, dog. Maybe it's not you who takes initiative in this case. Because it really looks like this feminine is showing up in the Page of Cups. She could be the Knight of Cups. This could be somebody who initiates communication with you, which is very unusual for these sorts of connections, right? It's very unusual, but it's not, but every connection is very different. And so, it does feel like, I mean, especially with her sitting in the Queen of Cups energy, Queen of Wands, it's like, fuck yeah, I'm living my truth. My truth is, I'm in love with this lion. Okay, that's, you know, and I feel that they could be opening up communication, extending an offer, or simply just admitting their feelings, right? With the Seven of Swords being in reverse, this is somebody who's showing up very transparently. They don't want to hide shit. They don't want to show up being deceptive. They're just being straight up, right? This is somebody who's just like, here's my truth, take it or leave it. Take it and go. And so, yeah, this is somebody who's very transparent. Somebody who's very, Queen of Wands. Wands is all honest communication, right? Being the queen of honest communication. This is somebody who literally, like, they would rather have their heart break having said the truth than never have said it and live peacefully, right? This is somebody who, somebody who's very true to themselves and how they feel. Hermit in reverse, we've got Virgo energy showing up. And I feel like this is really talking about like how it's time to really come out of your shell, maybe be more social, do more things, go out more, enjoy life more, you know. With the Judgment, it's interesting that it's coming out with the Hermit in reverse. You could be on the cusp of Virgo. That's possible. And it's really telling you to not be in that energy. Judgment is making a decision, right? And it's going to require you to come out of your comfort zone, right? With the Hermit in reverse, you're going to have to leave your comfort zone to pass judgment on this situation. Also, it could represent no longer making a decision to no longer be in solitude, right? Making a decision to not to be alone. um, 5 of Swords can also go back to this internal conflict. This back and forth energy I see you in, this like missing this person, caring about this person, thinking about this person, but then like when it comes to action you're like, fuck. So yeah, there's like an internal battle happening. With the Queen of Swords in reverse, it's like this person doesn't cut you off, right? They don't want to fight, right? They're not in a confrontational energy. They're showing up like soft and warm and loving and kind. They're not showing up as like confrontational or like trying to create issues, right? 6 of Cups in reverse. They could potentially be a parent. Also, with the 6 of Cups being in reverse, it's like, it's telling me that in this lifetime, you've never been with this person, right? It's telling me that, like, this would be very different from relationships you've experienced in the past. This is something that's going to hit different, you know? Or 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands was really like doors of opportunity are opening up, or like it's all about choosing a path, right? Choosing, and you know you have a lot of options, right? You could stay where you're at. You could choose this person. You could walk away and choose nothing. It's kind of like saying the ball's in your court. With the Justice in reverse, Libra energy, especially with the Judgment showing up, you feel like this is an unfair thing, right? You feel like why did the universe send this person when there's so much, like, you know, like things could have been easier with somebody else. Perhaps, you know, this could be, I don't understand what all the conflict is around it, or like what this like fear and doubt and insecurity is around this connection. But what I do see is that you feel like it's unfair, and like you wish that this connection could have been easier, right? You feel like you wish that this connection could have like you could have had this connection with anybody else. That's kind of your wish, kind of wishing that, kind of feeling like I also get the energy that you can't get them off your damn mind. Day and night, night and day, they're everywhere you go. Everything reminds you of them. There's like a closeness in the energy that I feel like there's so much like love and understanding coming from this feminine, which is crazy because there's so much like conflict, and it's almost like they understand your fears. They understand this like internal shit and they're patient with you, right? There's somebody who feels very like just loving, right? And this kind of reminds me of my favorite Bible verse. I'm gonna botch it. Because I'm paraphrasing. Love is patient. Love is kind. Love does not boast. Love does not envy. Love is all forgiving. Shit. You know what? I'm going to pause this. I'm going to get my Bible out. Hold on. Here we go. A little Bible study, guys. Yes, I've actually read this thing inside and out. 1 Corinthians 13. Though I speak with the tongues of men and of angels and have not charity, I am become a sounding brass or a tinkling cymbal. And though I have the gift of prophecy and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, and though I have faith so that I could remove mountains and have not love, I am nothing. And though I bestow all my goods to feed the poor, and though wait, hold on. Oh, here we go. Okay. 1 Corinthians 13:4. That's where it starts. We know I have the gift of prophecy. Okay, let's be real. Love suffereth long, and is kind. Love envieth not. Love vaunteth not itself, is not puffed up. Love doth not behave itself unseemly, seeketh not her own, is not easily provoked, thinketh no evil, rejoiceth not in iniquity or sin, right? But rejoiceth in the truth, beareth all things, believeth all things, hopeth all things, endureth all things. There's a new translation that's a little more layman's terms for you, but whatever. Love never faileth. But whether there be prophecies, they shall fail. Whether there be tongues, they shall cease. Whether there be knowledge, it shall vanish away. For we know in part, and we prophesy in part. But when that which is perfect is come, then that which is in part shall be done away. When I was a child, I spake as a child. I understood as a child. I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things. For now I see through a glass darkly, but then face to face. Now I know in part, but then shall I know, even as also I am known. And now abideth faith, hope, and love. These three, but the greatest of all is love. So, yeah, there's a newer translation. I'll put it in the beginning of the video so you guys can see the scripture. But, yeah, it's a little easier to read because it's not in King James translation, right? But love does not boast, right? Love is gentle, love is kind. Love doesn't get jealous. And so, love is a gift from the gods, you know. And when we understand that love is a gift from the gods, then any pursuit in love can't be a bad one, can't be in vain, right? The only thing that is bad is the lack of love, right? Somebody holding you back from the person that you love. And for what? And for what? What do they gain from it? Right? What do they gain? Except hurting you, right? And hurting the person you love. But I see in this feminine here that there's just so much gentleness and understanding showing up. Like they're not showing up out of anger or trying to drive you from your comforts. It's like somebody who just genuinely fucking roots for you. Right? Somebody who just genuinely sees the best in you and is just honest about their feelings. And I feel like that's a great example to live by. Alright? If you, like, being fully transparent, being fully honest with yourself and others about how you feel. So, let's see.
What time is it?
I don't know. Time's an illusion.
I don't care if time's an illusion. Tell me what time is it.
That's my son who's a Leo, by the way. I think it's like 1:30. My little lion. Mantra Shakti. Do not allow negative thoughts or speech to undermine your inner spiritual connection. Claim your voice and your power to express yourself from your heart. Though it may not yet be visible in your physical world, a new order is generating within the soul, and in time shall manifest in a transformation that heals your inner world and improves your physical life circumstances too. So yeah, that's pretty much what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. Namaste. I love you guys, and I will catch you later.